Guys, in this video, I wanted to come on here and talk to you real quick. This is kind of all over the place. We're going to compare the Mishimoto M line to the Treadstone 1250. It is kind of bouncing around. There's a lot of stuff and a lot of information. If you do need or would like to have the HP tuner, our log files, just hit me up. Find me on Facebook at hit that skinny pedal or put your information down at the bottom and I'll send those to you. That way you can actually compare the data and see the difference yourself. But here we are. Like I said, I apologize. It's all over the place, but let's get to the video. Thanks. We got the Mishimoto here versus the Treadstone. This is on a 2010 Camaro Super Sport with Torqstorm. This one is rated at 3 inches wide, and this was a 4-inch wide.
4.5.
4.5. Thank you. Yep. And we're going to see how much a difference it makes going from one to the other, if it does at all, in intake air temperatures.
Let me get us turn it. Can you turn them toward the ends? Yeah. There's the difference. Big difference.
And you said this one was technically a 2 3/4.
Yeah, the core is. Yeah.
And this one was
4.5. Yeah, it's a tube Mishimoto tube and fin. Treadstone bar and plate.
And there's a significant weight difference. There's probably almost double weight difference. But this Treadstone looks really good. All right, so first test up is what he's been running. This is the M line from Mishimoto. It's supposed to be 3 inches wide core, 3 inch in, 3 inch out. Torqstorm 3.1 inch pulley with the larger bottom pulley. This is made 630 with a stage 4 Brian Tooley cam on ethanol. We are not running ethanol today, we're just running 93. So we'll see what kind of boost in temperatures we make with a 2850 DA. Temperature is 93. Can I go? Yes. You're good. I'm recording. This time I won't grab up our top. I'm trying to hold it so it don't do this when you're...
That's a big difference.
But look, when it starts dropping off, look how quick the temperatures rise.
You know why?
Because that air is being restricted.
It's something we should look at. You know what? Now we know. You know what to look for.
153 degrees, 154, 158 was the highest. No, there's 160. It hit 160 there for 1 second. That's out of the boost, so that's after you let off. So
Yeah.
it's wild, ain't it?
That's a bunch.
I thought the temperature would be a big difference. Temperature's power.
There's already, it's 2 pounds difference in boost.
Yep.
2 pounds. Still 90.
Yep. Engine coolant temp is still 190.
That's about what it'll run.
Intake air went down to 88.
You got any spark retard or anything like that on?
There's like one, like here and there, just odd spots. Not nothing to be concerned about.
Really shouldn't be any right now though.
91 intake air temperature.
Can't really do it, you know?
There's some black marks out there.
That's yours.
Yeah. So 22.5.
That's more.
Huh?
It's more.
Is it?
Yep. You know why?
What?
I had it set on the 8.8's what I done last and had it at 10. When this thing blinks, that means it exceeded the 10 PSI.
So you think you just done 10?
I know I did. I was watching it. Yep.
Yeah, that doesn't hit
And I
me.
didn't hit a RPM either.
No.
22.5. I think that's what at the highest so far. Right here, Dave.
What's it say?
10.
10-0. Made a difference in it.
8.8's the highest I had it. And I hit 9 point something on a cool day. But 8.8 was the last I had when me and Sarah was out with this.
And your intake air temperature is 93.
So I wonder what it's going to hit.
Your 196 coolant temperature, 93 degrees intake air temp.
Any spark knock?
None.
Really?
It was all up in here, and there's you got a little bit of retard, one here, one there, but it's like one instance of it.
What RPM did I hit at?
I'd have to go back and see. I don't think very high.
Either.
I don't think you hit 6. Probably 55.
That's usually the highest it goes. But it was going. So I need to adjust this to where.
Can read up higher.
I forgot I had it set on that. That's automatically. It's never seen 10.
Yeah.
So
local weather says right now. It says 88 and sunny.
What's the DA? It's humid out right now. Or it feels like it.
It's 47% humidity.
Almost 3,000.
3,000 DA.
2850.
2850 DA. Let that car get on out there. Let that car get on out there. I think you hit 23.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he's getting a little squirrely, wasn't you?
Yeah.
Good thing we're down here in Mexico.
I know.
What'd you take it to that time?
I couldn't tell. I was kind of easing into it too, you know?
Yeah, I'm trying to watch your intake air temperatures is 100. It got up to 102.
That's it?
Yeah,
That's it?
that's it. 97.
When I let off like that, if I don't just kind of throw it, it's certain, you know what I mean? The boost goes up.
Yeah.
Feels good.
Yeah.
Wish I had E85 in it.
You had one more little spot right there of time retard. It jerked 2 degrees out.
You did?
Yeah. But it's, you know, it's compensating for it. It's a hot day and you're not running. All right, I'm watching whenever you're ready.
I'm just waiting for this car to make sure it's not.
About that 23 on here, so that's about 9 pound of boost. So this got a minus the 14.
Yeah. 23 even?
Right at, yeah, right at 23. It may have been like 22.9, 23. I'm trying to watch.
Yeah, we'll go back and look, you know. That was right at 68, 7 grand right there.
Okay.
Spark? Everything good?
Yeah, like I said, it pulled out 2 degrees at one time. That's it.
Them gears pull, don't they?
Yeah.
Think it would run better at the track?
So, like I said, this video is a lot of us just talking back and forth as we're driving. Now I've got the computer there, but I have everything here in front of me, and we're gonna go back and let's look at the Mishimoto. Let's see the actual data that we had on it. We are the highest boost we had on there, and when I talk about boost, as far as the uh, manifold absolute pressure sensor, intake manifold absolute pressure sensor, you have to minus whatever the barometric pressure is at that point because it's not gauge pressure. So right now on the Mishimoto, it's 14.4. And the highest we got that we found was a 21.3, and that was around the 6,500 RPM mark. Um, and that was running at 0.774 lambda. Intake air temperature was 147 degrees. The car was warmed up and all that stuff. So that's what he was running before. This car is run around close to 640 on ethanol, um, with the smaller pulley. We put a bigger pulley on it. We noticed about a pound difference in increase. That spun that um, Torqstorm a little faster. So then we went ahead and he got the Treadstone. And the Treadstone, we noticed major differences. I mean, this was out without a tune. He's already sent us a tuner, and the tuner is supplied back. This tuner is Max at Hippo Tuning. He's in Clarksville, Indiana. Um, and Chase has messed with him, or I'm not messed with him, but dealt with him quite a bit. And he's always real quick to respond and look at stuff. And he says it was a huge increase. And we've seen that here with the Treadstone because we're looking, you know, I think we end up with a 23.1 on the intake manifold absolute pressure, and that was with a barometer of 14.5 and 117 intake air temperature. So just the two alone, we're changing some intake air temperatures there. We're dropping 30-degree difference at the max boost. So 30-degree difference. Also, one thing to notice here is that we're running a little richer. The lambda on the Treadstone was 0.71. That's the first time we've got into those air mass uh, parameters there. So they wasn't really calculated. And we seen it was safe. We was watching the AFR and seeing that we didn't cause any damage. Watching the spark retard and all that. But definitely, this car is traditionally made 25 horsepower per 1 pound of boost. And he gained 1 pound of boost off the pulley size, running a larger, smaller bottom end pulley. And now he's gained 2 more off an intercooler alone. So this car should be around the 700 horsepower range. It has a stage 4 Brian Tooley cam. It has the Brian Tooley trunnions, LS7 lifters in it, Brian Tooley hardened push rods. It has a set of American Racing headers on it. Kitty Cat deletes. It has an SLP exhaust on it. It's a real quiet car. It's quieter than mine. Mine's in NPP with kind of the same setup as far as headers and stuff, and his is quieter than mine, but it has a real nice raspy sound. And the blow off valve you heard in the video, it gives it what it needs to give. I mean, it sounds like a tough car. He's ran a 11.2 is his best in a quarter, and we're looking to get into the 10s. Now, he's had some rear end issues, and he's busted a rear end and some things, so that's been a hassle. Right now, during this video, he was running, I think, 342 gears with an automatic or with a factory chunk. He has a set of 391s with an Eaton True Track that he's going to put back in there with his drag radials to go try to run in the 10s. He did 210s, 2.0110. He's in the 10s. So with the weather getting better and everything, the DA was 2850 today, 86 degrees outside and stuff. I think he done really good. Like I said, if you want the data, if you're really into this and want to look and analyze the data, the HP tuners between the two, we took we ran the Treadstone first because we had to make brackets and stuff for it just quick as we could. So we ran it first, and took it off and bolted up the Mishimoto just as fast as we could. We left the whole nose cone off and everything for this test, so that the temperature would be the same, the humidity, everything would be as close as it could be to the same, uh, to get a true readings result. So this is what we come up with. We're hoping to gain 50 horsepower off this, which makes it, the Treadstone's about $500, so that's $10 per horsepower. That's kind of cheap horsepower, and not counting the torque and everything. So, well, he will get this dynoed here soon, and so hopefully I can get back with you on what it made after all this. So hopefully he's got a Camaro here that's in the 700 horsepower range, can run tens, and drive it whenever he wants. So thanks for watching. I hope this answered a lot of questions for you. Stay tuned for more information on both my car and his. Thanks for watching.